What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Demolition6039 and welcome back again to my channel. So, I was having a little bit of problems trying to figure out that scene of Hydroid relay kind of thing, so I didn't think it was going to be a capture theme or a scene, but apparently it is. So it looks like they're trying to run another prototype for once again another relay to yet again be opened. Now I think this one, unfortunately, well actually fortunately I guess in their case, would actually be more beneficial than, what was it that came out? Ember's relay. Because it looks like since they have Earth also standing here in this corner, I believe they're going to try to take the Strata relay and somehow implement it into the new relay. However, if they were to do that, then that would mean there's no way of actually earning it, and it wouldn't just actually do that, it would actually just be the relay. However, the last time when we earned it on with the one with Ember's relay, and I can't remember distinctly the name of the relay, but it is on Mercury. If you weren't there for that event, I'm sorry, and it's already been over. But I could show you that location, and it practically looks just like this, except this sculpture is actually Ember affiliated, and the floor is practically on fire the whole way. And instead of the tassels, I guess you'd call them, the flags being yellow, they're more of a reddish color. So, and there are no plants here, and I believe, if I was correct, and there were plants here, well, they're highly burnt up, I can guarantee you that. So, I think that's what they're planning on, is bringing this to the Strata relay. However, I believe it to be a horrible idea if they do. I think that it would be a good idea to do what they did last time and make certain people earn it, because I believe earning it was actually a good way of doing it. And unfortunately, we can't still seem to go down or up in either of the elevators just yet. So, oh, that's interesting. Water underneath. Nice. Am I back at the beginning? Yes, I am. Okay, so that was the main entrance back there, so if you didn't know. And like I said, it's basically exactly the same thing as last time. However, the last time that we actually did this mission, we had to fight when we had to fight Ember's for Ember's relay, it was a fire-based target. Now, if anybody remembers Sargus Rook, he is a pyromaniac, so that kind of fit the description. So we'd have to have some kind of water-based situation in order to take care of it. So maybe, like, instead of just earning just the scene, maybe in the next couple days when the actual alert is actually over, you know, maybe this relay will actually be available distinctly to other players that have actually only earned this event and is actually done with it. So in that case, would probably be a different relay other than being the Strata relay, which would make more sense to me. But would also eliminate the situation of Barrow Ketir showing up for you guys, for people that haven't earned these relays within the certain amount of week, or I guess a week. So for like the previous one where we had to earn Ember's relay, that one was basically done within a week, and unfortunately, when I tried to taxi cab my friend to that location, they couldn't actually get to the location. So, it's a win and it's a loss regardless of which way you go. Personally, I think that you should earn it, but that's just me. I don't like the fact that some players actually lose the opportunity of getting to Barrow Ketir. But at the same time, this mission was extremely easy. All you gotta do is go to a public lobby and basically find a good segment of players ones that are relatively adequate in aiming and also basically, well, avoiding being shot. So, I mean, all it is a Super Soaker challenge, pretty much. And, you know, it just seems like that this is actually gonna be the new relay setup, either for the Strata or a brand new relay that's just gonna be Earth affiliated. So, I'm hoping that they'll open up a brand new relay, sorry, but for those of you that haven't finished this current event, I would think you might want to get on it, because if they do ending up opening this as a relay other than the Strata and having it reworked, this would probably be a brand new relay entirely. And if Barrow-Katir shows up at this distinct relay, you're not going to be able to access Barrow-Katir. So just make sure you guys come back to Warframe, get this done. I'm not sure of when the event's actually done, so let's actually head back and go ahead and find out what situation is where. Actually, you know what? Let's try to make a trip to the relay now. Okay, so you guys have more than a week. So, you guys have a week and 1 day and little more than a half of that day. Or a half of another day, so you guys are pretty well set. But like I said, you guys have quite a bit of opportunities to get this, and it's just called Dog's Day, and it's basically Rathum. Not all that hard, really. So let's head to the Strata Relay and see if they've even reworked it. And if not, then we will head to the other 3 relays and see if they even reworked those. Alright, let's see. Strata Relay, which is the one that is earthbound. So this should be changed, which it looks like it's not. Yeah, exactly. It's still the exact same thing. However, the Rhino statue, I love you, buddy, but it looks like it's time for a new segment. Oh, hey, look, there's some Hydro water for you. So, Hydroid, sorry. And, there you guys go. There's Earth, so it should be this relay, but... And here's all, like, the honored Grandmasters, which means these are the guys that are actually... They actually got up to the max mastery rank, and these are the actual gamer tags of these players. So, that's actually fun. Alright. So apparently it's not this relay, and I highly doubt it'll be either any of the other 3, but we'll still go check just in case. Or check each planet and moons to see if there's any brand new relays. Maybe there's only going to be 1 relay per planet or moon, like after a while, but as you can see, there were a couple of relays that actually were exploded. So, that was unfortunate. So here we're going to be heading towards the one that I was actually telling you guys about. This one is the one that we had to earn through an event with Steel Meridian. And this is, well, Ember's relay, basically. And as you guys will be able to see, it's almost the exact same layout. So the other thing we'll also check for is dead plants. And as you can see, it looks kind of familiar. as to the captura, which I'm surprised, again, it's the captura. I'm surprised we can even do that. So you can actually go down the elevator and also come up the elevator, or I guess aura elevator, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So this is what we've earned basically from taking out Sargus Rock. So apparently it's not plants, really. It looks like a big pile of ashes, really. Or I guess that's supposed to be wood, basically. But as you can see, there are no plants around here, and it's, after a while, it was always, it always was spooky at first, but the reason why that I liked it is because it's a unique relay. It's its own built-in relay, and unfortunately, it looks like I was wrong about the flags being a red color, but the walls are affiliated with red, so that's probably where I was getting it from. So it's basically the exact same thing, you know, like, except for apparently the waterfall instead, so it's no longer water and plants, it's just burnt out pieces of wood. Steel Meridian, you know, Parasequence, Red Veil, all that's all around as always. Actually, that's Steel Meridian. The first one was New Loca. Sorry about that. Haven't been affiliated with them anyway, so they try to kill me every time. And as you can tell, if I probably walk up to her, she'll be like, "You are a disrespectful piece of trash." So, I don't think I'll talk to her. So, as you can see, it's no longer a river of water. It is basically lava. And also, you know, rock. So, quite a bit different, but yet pretty much the same. And I've never actually seen it leaking out. That's actually creepy as hell, now that I actually see that. So your kiosks and all that, so you can trade in for Barrel Katir, you know, just junk your stuff for the Ducat kiosk. And just basically the, not really the necessary, but the kneeling of just, you know, looking around, or just quote-unquote resting spot. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. So I will tell you guys quickly how to earn it, or how to earn the Hydroid relay captura scene. So basically, within the dog days alert challenge, you're gonna have to complete mission 2, which is, first you have to take out 25 targets for mission 1, 50 for mission 2, 100 for 3, and then 200 for 4. It does what do you call it, count it up each time. So like when you get 25 here, it has a solid lock, so when you get to the next one, you get distinctly 25 period. So if you get over 25 kills in the first mission, just, you know, stop, jump around, and just try to avoid being hit, basically. But like I said, you guys have pretty much 9.5 days, a little more than 9, to actually get this. But like I said, I'm assuming since this is actually a relay capture theme, this is actually eventually going to either be the Strata relays rework, or they're actually going to bring in another relay where if you've earned this scene, you're actually going to be able to obtain it. And I'm actually hoping that's the situation, because personally I kind of like the look of the Strata relay due to the fact that it's occasionally nice to have a change of decor, just like sometimes coming through to actually never ever learned this one's name, so bear with me if I say this wrong. Larunda, I guess so. Anyway, whatever. I'm just gonna keep calling it Ember's relay, because I'm not sure if that's right. That's why distinctly I'm just like, oh, you know, this is a crossfire sabotage mission and all that, rather than just saying whatever the hell it says, because I'm not really the best when it comes to pronouncing things with my mouth, so sorry if I mispronounced that. So Ember's relay. So anyway, it's always nice to have a change of decor and going to different relays, but basically Saturn, Earth, and Eris all have the exact same decor, and I believe that they should stay that way, and there should be an additional relay for those regions if there's an event that ties in with that location. So I would believe that the relay should probably be down here, but hey, that's just me. You know, I think there's a possibility that people may disagree with me, but you know, that's the point of talking about it, so that way the idea gets out there for those of us that want to actually discuss that and see if it actually should become a new relay, shouldn't become a new relay, no one cares, people care, do you believe it should be the same one or a different one, you know, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, I'm just going to show you really fast how to access it. I mean, just in case if you don't know how to access capture scenes. So, in order for you to access the capture scene, you could just press square after you're selected of your Warframe, and once again press square again for as to go to captura. Therefore, select whichever one you have obtained, and here it would be. So it's not going to be in this precise spot, it's based off of what you already have as a scene. So just so you guys know, I have been collecting a lot on the Gas City, as you want to call it. It's basically Jupiter, like the new segments to Jupiter, and there's been quite a lot of them that actually been able to drop, and I'm still eventually going to make videos on how to actually get these and what locations the, I guess you'd call them gate locks. I have no idea what they're actually called. But there's a certain console you need to shoot in order to unlock the actual kiosks, and you need to hit them in a sequential order within a certain time frame in order to open up the secret door, which then has a secret locker that drops these scenes. So I've came across quite a bit of them so far. There's probably only been about, I'm assuming, one that I probably haven't been able to actually complete, so just bear with me until I actually figure that out. But as of right now, I have 6 in total. Oh, nope, sorry, 7, miscounted. So it may be that that's the end of it and it's only 7, but we'll find out soon enough. And if you can hear me, DE, I believe you should reopen the Anaros quest, because I really want those rock golems. I want to fight those things again, and I can't distinctly go to the Serochrome key, which is supposed to be from Cephalon Samaris. Sorry if I mispronounced it yet again. But yeah, I remember being able to fight those rock golems because my friend scanned them, but now since I've had Helios, that's why I've also been able to actually scan targets without actually, you know, stopping the fighting and actually scanning them. So for those of you that are probably fresh, brand new players, I highly recommend getting a Helios in general, and in order for you to do that, you actually have to go to the Corpus Labs of the dojo. So therefore you need to friend a dojo or ask for a dojo in the recruitment chat, or the recruiting chat, which is this emblem here, and just basically request to join a clan, and someone may contact you. It all just depends on. So some are really picky, and some aren't. Some are at a certain set where they like to be at, or a certain number of people, and they just can't take anymore. as for like mine, I'm not really looking for many other players left. I have room for about 60 more, so if you feel that you want to join mine, by all means. We do have quite a bit made at the moment, so you know, we will be able to help you out. So if you do end up losing your directions, sometimes there's kiosks in the front here that will actually explain what the, I don't know, I guess the clan leader basically wants to tell you. So in this case, I wanted to give directions basically to the actual players themselves. So it says right there to the back left is the Corpus Lab. So we will go left and then make another left. Thus the Corpus Labs. And there is Helios. So basically this is just to show you what you will need the resources wise. So you don't need that many credits. You will need field runs, not field run samples. That's just like little fragments of it basically. You need the actual field runs. Those are a little bit hard to obtain. You can actually obtain those through interception. No, gracious Lord, no. I wish. You have to obtain those through doing invasion missions, and you have to be on the side of the Corpus. Now remember, you have to also pay attention to the rewards, because not every single one of them is going to give you field run samples just for fighting on the side of the Corpus. Sometimes it's blueprints, sometimes it's weapon pieces, you know, and you're going to need quite a bit of Oxium, which means you'll have to fight the Corpus and actually destroy their Oxium drones before they basically suicide onto you, because I guess Oxium must be highly explosive. I guess maybe it's kind of like a mineral that's a rock that can also explode, so I'm not officially sure, because it's not really explained. But every time an Oxium drone basically tries to attack you, it can shoot at you, but it seems to want to suicide bomb onto you more out of anything. But if you kill it beforehand, you actually get the Oxium. So, and then Ferrite, you need over 5,000, and then 1 Forma. Now, Forma is going to be pretty well tricky to come by. That, actually, 1 second here, let me grab this. I believe I have one of these, but I'm not sure. Nope, I do not have one of these. Gimme. Gimme! Yeah. Alright, and I can make that. Sweet! Still not done with you yet. Or you. Great. Let's see what we got here. Oh, lordy, 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 lord. I have to head back there. No! Oh, I have to head to my space crap. You know, I'm obviously going to say something other than crap, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So, for those of you that, you know. Anyway, so if you need field run samples, just make sure you come over here and purchase those as well. You could do it that way. Also, just notice it does use quite a bit of resources rather than actually getting them from invasion missions. I'd rather do that because you don't have to use the resources. However, if you got quite a bit of resources like I do, and you're not afraid to actually spend the time, then by all means go ahead and do that kind of stuff. Just be advised of those, you know, kinds of situations where you run out of materials and then you have to make something and you can't, like for instance like a prime Warframe. So, oh, that was a huge letdown. I did not realize that wasn't ready. So, quite a bit there. Get those out of the way. Done, done, and done. So now that can be made. So that's basically just how you create those certain items. So basically, say if you actually want help into making these, you might want to contact your highest clan leader and actually inform them through messaging them on PlayStation and be like, hey, I'm going for so-and-so blueprint. Also, just remember, if you can't distinctly you know, remember the names, you want to just basically take a picture with your phone, or focus it and take a picture of it with your phone. That way you can remember what the name was, because they have some weird names here. They really do. Anyway, and you know, just message the clan leader, be like, hey, look, I'm doing this under the Corpus Labs, the Grenier Labs, whatever lab, and just ask for some help, you know. Considering it's the clan leader's, you know, clan, really, the person should lend a hand, so, if they can, apparently. So, alright, so I was saying about something, and I have no idea. Okay, so in order to find out who the clan leader is, let's do this one. So apparently some people also request help for hosting Zanuka Beacon Share. Interesting. So in order for you to find out your clans, you just go to communication, clan, and from here you can actually look for your clan, but since I'm already in one, it basically already says who is you know, of the clan. So basically, since the player may or may not be offline, you just want to look under online or basically offline, and the ranks will basically tell you otherwise. Now I'm trying to figure out how to actually see a chart of the ranking system. Under summary, maybe? Which it's not showing up, so probably not. And that's all the stuff from labs. Again, still the lab. Gracious Lord, that's a lot of stuff. Holy crap. Holy Toledo. Thank you, finally. And there's nothing there. Great, nice. Equipment, okay, that's all my stuff. Research. And this is just basically all that we've opened up so far. So we have 57 stuff out of 74. So that's actually pretty good. But that's only out of the Tenno Labs. So for the Chem Labs, I would assume is probably the Grenier Labs. Okay, so it'd be 19 out of 21. So Bio Labs, that would be the Infestational Lab. That would be 19 out of 21 yet again. Energy Lab, no, I don't remember that one. I believe that is the Tenno Lab in general. That looks like it is Tenno, yes. Nope. That is Corpus. Interesting, because I noticed because Helios is here. Also, I recognize that weapon as well, and that one. Obviously, should recognize that one. And if you don't, shame on you. Anyway, in the Oregon Labs, well, Oregon Labs seem kind of useless at the moment because I, for some weird reason, cannot use the solar rails at all. And kind of disappointed, but oh well, whatever. And the Dojo colors. Yes, that's right. That is also affiliated in the backside, the back right of the Tenno Labs. So you just basically donate whatever you pick up, whatever pigments you pick up, and donate that to your clan. And yes, it took me a while to actually figure that out as well, so but I'm wondering how I can see the rank, but it looks like I cannot actually see it. But then again, I am the clan owner, and the only way for me to actually see it is by modifying it. So in this situation, this is the way that I run things. And so it's kind of that way, you know. And so you have also a second higher rank now, which also gives you all affiliations to your clan leader. So that's some good stuff. and this used to be the higher one before they introduced the second leaderboard, I guess you'd call it, the second leader headboard, whatever you call it. So I'm kind of confused as to why I can't actually see the ranking system, but whatever. I guess I could put that probably in here somewhere, but I always put in captions like this just due to the fact that, you know, if players need assistance or wish to be promoted, that kind of stuff. That's how I promote players, is by them doing tasks or filling them out. But recently I came over a policy that once you're over, like every, I guess you'd call it like 5 ranks, you'd be promoted, which it looks like I also need to update other situations there. So, alrighty. Well, anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I hope this video did help you, and I hope you guys got to see the capture, and you guys are probably like, hey, that would be a good relay, or no, it would be a really bad relay. You want a new relay sent out on Earth, or you want it to just replace the regular Strata relay. Whatever you guys want, you know, this seems like something that would probably capture DE's attention if we were to actually talk about this situation. So like I said, I believe it probably should be a separate relay because we did the event. And it's really not that hard of an event. It was completed within, I want to say about an hour, at least. It really wasn't even that bad. And you just got to play with really good players. You really do. Players that really focus on what they call weapon pumping for their super soakers, really. And it just, you know, it creates more damage. Like when you get to the higher ups, it just makes sure that like your targets die on low, like five shots. Really, it's a fully automatic super soaker basically, and that's how I needed to use this. So I will definitely be heading back there after filling all of these out. But anyway, you know, that's my opinion, but I want to hear your guys' opinion, so go ahead and leave a comment down below, and let's talk about it. Let's see where you guys are. And just so you guys know, I am halfway through the night wave, and it seems like I'm going to be having fun having this nice little infested step after this, like for the spores. So this will definitely be like a walk around as Nidus or Inaros day, and just kind of have that onto the ground. And this one, as for you guys can tell, is going to be a fun one because there's only one dual-headed Nikana. That is just going to be disgusting because like that's a head of a ancient, and that is going to be pretty freaking cool to own that one. So it's going to be under your operations, or operator, sorry, and it's just going to be a collection skin for them. So that'll be fun. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, drop a like and subscribe for future videos such as this. Anyway, I'm Domo, and I'm out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.